I got stranded yesterday, 100 miles from home on my way to Vegas, and I could not get the tire set back on the bead.
Ride on, Jubal, let your spirit be free, with the wind at your back and the whole world.
I told you I knew where I was.
Jubal, let your heart be your guide, in the depths of the thunder, it's your rant and your ride.
Alright, so a new routine going on here. I hope I can articulate this well. But as you can see here, I've had enough issues with this tubeless front tire on my KTM Adventure R. I put a tube in it. I got stranded yesterday, 100 miles from home on my way to Vegas, and I could not get the tire set back on the bead. You know, it came off the bead, and I had a strap with me. I strapped the tire, and of course I got a motorcycle pump which pumps very slowly, so you just don't have the air pressure and just to get the tire back on the bead. You know, you watch all these YouTube videos where they squirt it with WD-40 or starter fluid and light it with the match and kapow, but half the people say, yeah, no problem, and the other half of the people say, don't ever do that. And I've never done it, so anyway. So this is a heavy-duty tube. Most heavy-duty tubes are 2 millimeters thick. This is a 3 millimeter thick with a TR4 valve. Next month, I will be getting a Golden Tyre fatty, which is wider than this tire. And it'll give it more rim protection and tube protection. I know with the tube, you worry about pinch flats. I mean, it's the same thing with tubeless. If you lower your tire pressure, you ding your rim, your tire goes flat. So I wouldn't have been stranded if I would have checked my tire pressure yesterday morning when I woke up. But I loaded my bike, I jumped on it, and I probably got half a football field, and I'm like, oh, my tire's flat. And it had already come off the bead on one side. One side was on, one side was off. So I know everybody says if you get a flat tire with the tubeless, you just plug it and blow it back up. Yeah, if it comes off the bead, you know, you're SOL. So same thing, you know, it's the same difference as having a tube. You basically got to take the tire off or get the bike jacked up and have high pressure to get the tire seated back on the rim. So, you know, I think you have better options with the tube now. I mean, we're gonna find out. Maybe I'll eat my words, but I'm obligated to at least go to Beatty. I mean, I've made reservations. It's already paid for, the reservations, and I at least got to go to Beatty. Will I take the same route I take on my dirt bike? No. I'll probably avoid a lot of stuff, you know, just so I don't have issues. I'll probably try to stay closer to the highway. I don't know. But I'm kind of committed. So tomorrow morning, at daybreak, I'll be back out there giving it another shot. Thanks for listening. You know, the rear tire is still tubeless. You know, I fixed those leaking issues, and it doesn't leak anymore. The front tire didn't leak on my trip all the way to Texas. It was all street, right? I went to a trip to Oregon, giant loop. It didn't leak. But then I came back from Oregon, did one dirt ride. It wasn't a full dirt ride, it was highway with some dirt, and it started seeping. So I'm tired of the seeping garbage. I'm tired of the bent rim. So I put a tube in it. Get this tube. It's awesome. All right, talk to you soon.